Well, the stars are out tonight for a special screening of the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie. We're going back out to the Ward Theater where we find Laiana Kanoa-Wong there tonight. She has been there watching the crowds file in, and you can feel the anticipation for this movie, Lay.
People still in line, Kimber. It is. People still in line. Lots of people still making their way in. We got to talking to some of the stars, some of the people behind the scene. Matter of fact, I'm talking to one of them right now. This is Laiana Kanoa-Wong, and he's a cultural practitioner. And you know what? He was actually a cultural consultant on this project. And this is big news. Congratulations, first of all. And it really matters because I got to see the screening, and what a wonderful job at touching all the nuances of cultural living, Hawaiian cultural living, and local living too.
Oh, mahalo nui, and I hope our Hawaii Ohana can see themselves in this film. And it's such a big kudos to this production team and to Disney and to Tom, to Dean, the entire leadership team on this film for just being so open to language and cultural support from the very beginning. I'm talking about from the first time we seen the script all the way to the day-to-day, to being able to look at how is the costume going to lay out, how is the holidays going to look when you go into the place, how are our actors going to sound. They allowed so much feedback and support so that it could look like we're here in Hawaii, and it's shot entirely here in Hawaii. So excited about that.
And we would love to see more of that in Hawaii. And I think Lilo and Stitch is a perfect example of seeing familiar faces, seeing familiar places, and the authenticity that goes behind a movie that's made and about Hawaii.
Absolutely. You know, you see here, this is the Lilo and Stitch Ohana. Everybody here played a role in this, and it's a good example of film made in Hawaii. We want it to be here, we want it to be produced here, but also we want our stories told from our perspective. So even having Chris Bright as our writer, Kekani Okalani, he did an amazing job bringing this story and then connecting it with the themes of today and connecting the audience with the old story to now, but also being strong with Hawaiian language and culture throughout the film. And the film isn't a Hawaiian cultural film. You know, it's a fictional, amazing story, but people are going to see Hawaii. People are going to see their aunties and uncles. People are going to see their cousins, and they're going to hear how we speak, how we talk, how we act. And they're going to see it come through the screen, and they're going to see the heart of Hawaii, the love that we have for our people and for our ohana.
And keeping the heart intact, similar to the original that we saw. We see the tones of tenderness. We're going to laugh. It's going to pull on our heartstrings, and it brings something new, something vibrant into the live action.
You know, all of us, we go through life, we deal with the intense things, the challenging things, but we can always laugh too. This film is going to hit you with all kinds of emotions, and we hope our families get to see it. They're going to fall in love with our young Maya Kealoha, who did such an amazing job, as well as with Stitch. So they're going to love the entire cast and crew. But it's a story that's really emotional, but it's balanced with a lot of humor and light moments that we find in our ohana too. And we're going through heavy times. It's good to have that levity and that joy together.
Well, and it's wonderful to see, and it's wonderful to hear on a big cinema screen. So again, Laiana, congratulations. And it's for everyone. This is a special screening tonight here at Ward Theater at the Consolidated Theatres. This is going to hit the movie theaters for everyone to enjoy on Friday. So lots of tenderness and still true to the original form. Reporting live from Ward Theaters, Laiana Kanoa-Wong, Island News.